Yeah. Again, guys, another 501 story. I have Paul Joseph here. And Paul Joseph was one of the detainees that were taken here back, I think it was early May, when we had a beautiful family at the front trying to stop Paul and the others from getting moved to Christmas Island. Paul is now in Christmas Island, and we're going to have a discussion about his situation and how long he's been here. And I tell you, by just looking at Paul, from, it's been a few weeks that Paul has been gone now, and I can tell that Paul is, he looks like he's declining in his the way he looks, his health. But I'll let Paul tell you a little bit about his story. So, Paul, thank you for having the courage to speak up about your situation, Paul. Can you tell me what's happening there, and what actually happened the day you guys left here?
As Joey said, my name is Paul. The U one is Paul Kabura. I was in a Melbourne detention with the brothers, Joey knows, and I was mid of the sleeping early in the morning. I think it was Wednesday. They just came to wake us up and told us to pack stuff. And we did ask them where we going and what's going on. No one couldn't tell us what is happening. When someone wakes you up and just tell you to pack your things, you gotta be a little bit worried because you don't know where you're going. You don't know what is happening.
So no one mentioned anything, and you guys had asked them a number of times.
We did a few times. Where are we going? What is going on? Where you guys taking us? No one couldn't tell us. There goes, what do you keep saying? Oh, we don't know. We don't know. What do you mean you don't know? They knows, but they can't tell you what's going on. But they're the one who control us. We can't resist, Then I have to pack stuff. We've been holding cells in Melbourne from 7 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock afternoon, handcuffs on.
Yeah.
Whatever we keep asking, what time we're leaving, but we just ask what time we're leaving, but we still don't know where we're going. There goes, we don't know.
So
always
Paul,
we get it.
So, Paulie, what you're saying is, so at 7 o'clock, you're on the bus, you're waiting.
No, we was in the waiting rooms.
Oh, so you were in a holding cell for that whole time from 7 to 3?
Yep, from 7 to 3 afternoon.
7 a.m. to 3 p.m. That day. And did they give you any? Did they feed you at least, or?
One sandwich, one apple.
And handcuffed the whole time?
All the time. If you go to peace, whatever you're doing, handcuffs on.
You're joking.
So we was really stressed.
Yep.
First thing, some phones was being some phones was being taken, like put in properties. Boys couldn't talk to the family.
Yep.
Boys couldn't talk to their partners or kids because phones is already taken.
Yep.
So it was a stress day. After that, they took handcuffs off around 3:30.
Yep.
Then at the time we was going in a bus. But when we entered inside the bus, they put the handcuffs on again.
Okay.
So all the way from...
So Paul, the handcuffs were only off for what, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
After that, it goes back on.
Yep.
We went in bus.
So you're on the bus now? Yep.
Yeah, bus was leaving. Before we get out of the gate, it was a protest going on. People try to helping us.
Our beautiful family from Refugee Action Collective, and and Senator Lydia Thorpe and all that from the Greens left were all there
Yeah,
trying to stop you guys from getting out. Yep, which is beautiful.
yeah.
Yep.
Which is good. And then the bus has to turn around again.
So the bus turns around again and comes back inside.
Yep. We get off.
Yep.
We go back in the same rooms again.
Okay.
So we're waiting. About 4 or 5. We enter in the bus again.
And is this time you still got handcuffs on?
At the time we enter on the bus, they put the handcuffs on again. But at the time we get off on the bus, they took the handcuffs off.
So how long were the handcuffs off this time?
About 1 hour and a half or something.
Okay. Yep.
And then after like 5, we go in bus again. So the bus was leaving about 5:20 to the airport.
Yep. So you're back on the bus. How do you get out of? How do you actually get out of here? Past the protesters. How did you actually get out of here? Did the bus get away? Did the police manhandle?
Yeah, the police. The things was making me upset. The police they are pushing. They didn't care anybody.
So what you're saying is the police were abusing, assaulting. Really, is the word. The protesters.
Yes, the way how they was pushing them. I still can't believe it.
Yeah, and we're talking, Paulie, we're talking women too. The police were manhandling women, throwing them on the ground from some of the videos we've seen, spraying them with capsicum spray in the face.
That's where that things make us get a little bit upset and happy. You know,
so you're watching all this from the bus.
Yes.
Okay, so eventually you get out of here, Paul, and where do you go from here?
From there to the airport.
Yep.
Handcuffs on.
Okay, so at the airport, do they take you through the front with people, or do they usher you off to the back, or?
No. We still waiting on the bus.
How long are you waiting now on the bus?
We get in Melbourne Airport. Was it 6:30?
Yeah.
We waited to 7.
Yeah.
To 8. Was almost 9. Handcuffs on.
So what time are you boarding now on the plane?
Around 9:15, 9:20.
So you waited again a few more hours, 3 more hours.
Yes, handcuffs on too.
Handcuffs on.
Yep.
And again, if you want to go to the toilet, handcuffs on.
Yep.
What if and does that mean, Paul, even if you want to do a crap, the handcuffs on?
Same thing. No, the handcuffs are still on.
Well, even if you want to do a crap?
Yep.
And who's going to wipe your backside?
They didn't care, brother. They didn't care about it.
And we're talking about, so this is Serco or AFP or or Australian Border Force. Who is this now taking over now? Is Serco? Is it still Serco or?
Yeah.
So it's just Serco, is it? The ERT.
Yep.
So fair thing. So you can't even do a crap.
No.
And if you do a crap, bad luck.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. So you just pull your pants up and you got to sit in that.
That's right. Whatever you do is up to you. If you wipe your ass or whatever you do is up to you. They don't give a shit.
It's impossible to wipe your ass with your hands at the front.
That's right.
So this is unbelievable. People need to know that this is what goes on. So Paul, you're on the plane now.
Yep.
On the plane, is there other people from other detention centers already on there?
Yeah, there was other few boys from Brisbane.
Yep.
Yep, and we was.
So that's MITA. They come from MITA.
Yep.
Yep. And so the planes come from MITA down to MITA. Then where do you go from MITA?
From Melbourne
Airport. From Melbourne Airport.
Yep.
Sorry. Yep.
From Melbourne Airport to all the way to Western Australia Airport.
Yep.
And we stand on the airport, on a Western Australia airport around 20 to 30 minutes,
Yep.
and the plane was left again.
So did they load up the plane again with detainees?
Yep.
Yep. And so at this time, by the time you get to WA, what time is it now, Paul? You reckon?
I'm not too sure what time was it, because the boys was tired, did the worry about knowing what time.
And pretty much a lot of people, anxiety is all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, people emotions are running high because no one knows what's going on, you know, where you're going. And at this time, have they told anyone that you're off to Christmas Island yet or not?
Nope.
They still haven't mentioned Christmas Island.
Not at all. Since we arrived to Western Australia, we keep asking the SECO, hey, please, can you let us where we going? They say we don't know.
Wow.
Yes, their answer, we don't know.
So at WA, you're ready to fly off, and they still haven't told you that you're going to Christmas Island.
No.
Okay. And again, people that, you know, you want to go to the toilet, it's bad luck. You have to.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're off to WA now, and we're off heading towards Christmas Island. Did you have a feeling then you're going to Christmas Island?
Hey, that's right. So our minds tell us, because you guys not get off from here, that sounds like you're going to Christmas Island. We the one who told ourselves we're going to Christmas Island.
You already knew once you've passed WA, you know you're going to Christmas Island.
Yeah.
Now, again, did they feed you on the plane?
While we was on the plane, they did feed us.
Yep.
But we didn't have any appetite, because
of course, especially if you need to go to the toilet, you're not going to eat, you know, in case you need to go to the toilet. So how were you feeling, Paul, at this time, and what's the atmosphere on the plane at this time?
Sorry, say again.
Yeah, how were you feeling at this time, and what was the atmosphere on the plane at this time after WA?
To be honest, it's stress. Tired, thinking about family. You know, we'll be away from families. Was harder to contact our parents, kids. All of those stress. We were stressed pretty much.
So did you, on the plane, are you sitting next to each other?
No. As you seated the near the window of the plane, so the two circles have to sit nearby you to sit.
Okay, so you're on near the window, and then you have two Serco guards next to you. That way, you can't escape.
Yep. You can't move.
Is that the same on the bus, Paul?
No, that on the plane. Yep. Even on the bus too. Even on bus.
Oh, same on the bus, huh? Mm-hmm. Now, Paul, you're about to land after so many hours, because it's not a quick flight. It's about 18 hours, isn't it, all up?
That's right, with handcuffs on.
With handcuffs on, no mobile phones. Can't go to the toilet because you can't wipe your bum.
That's it.
And then you get to Christmas Island, and what happens there, Paul?
Once we get off on the plane, they threw us on the bus and to detention here. Was my first day to see detentions look like this. To be honest, I never see place looks like this before.
Yeah.
So that one.
When you say that, Paul, can you tell me a bit more? What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate a bit more about that?
Environment.
Yeah. Tell me a bit more about. You've never seen something like this, so try for the viewers. Can you try and help them envision what you're seeing, Paul, when you get off? You know.
When we get off, our feelings was different. it wasn't the same as how we were in Melbourne.
Yep.
The first thing here, the Optus network doesn't work.
So there's no Optus.
Yeah. No Optus. So if you don't have a Telstra, you can't talk to the family. So we have to wait till next day.
Yep.
To them to give us a Telstra SIM card.
Yep.
With a voucher $20.
Yeah.
So all night I was stressed. I didn't know how my mom she's doing. She needed to it's supposed to let her know what time she took medication.
Yeah.
But whole 16, almost a whole 18 into almost 20 hours, I didn't contact her because no network at all. So I was a little bit worried about her as well.
Yeah.
And soon the next day, the things is not the same as in Melbourne. Melbourne, you ask something, they are told you, yeah, we will do that, we will do that. But here is different. It's not the same.
There you ask for something and it's a brick wall.
Yeah, things are not the same. Even the little things, put the request. You ask anything, put the request. Since I came here, having put more than 6 requests.
Yeah.
All of them denied.
Okay. And can you tell me what the request for give us an example, please, Paul?
The first request, I haven't seen my brothers for a long time.
Yeah.
That request is what it was about, to see if I can even go to the where brother are. But they denied. They said no. Second request is to see if I can be transferred back to South Australian detention,
Where
so I
you're
can
from?
be close to, yeah, so I can be close to my mother and my kids.
Yeah.
They are denied. Another request is, before I left in Melbourne, I had appointment with my how you call it, radiology.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell them how I'm going to get that, because here is no doctor, is nothing.
Yeah.
What did they do? They just put me on painkillers.
Okay.
And I have these back problems. We're talking about 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just put me on painkillers.
Yeah. And that's not enough.
Not at all.
No.
I did ask them, as supposed to be checked to know what's wrong with the back. There goes, here is no doctor, you can see is far away from. In my mind, tells me they are knew what they was doing. They are not, because they know you can't get everything you need. So what they need, what they are doing is to make you stress more.
Yeah.
The big problem here, if you're sick, or if you get bitten by a snake, it will be harder for you to be treated.
Yeah. Yeah.
We see a lot of shit run around here, which I never seen before.
Yeah.
You sleep in the middle of the night, if you're not lucky, anything could come to your bed or in your ears, and it's all bugs, a lot of different bugs around here.
Yeah. So there's bugs everywhere. People. Yeah.
Oh,
So what you're saying, Paul, is that joint's designed pretty much to make people go crazy, is what you're saying.
yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's why they, in some ways, like when I spoke to someone from there before, they said that they've seen Serco and ERT guards force people to sign, you know,
Mhm.
in a way where it's physically they're assaulting them, you know.
Yep.
So, yeah, tell me more, Paulie. What else, brother, is going on? What? How about you? How you feeling? How you going now? Like, I mean, you look to me like, Paul, you've lost a lot of weight. You know, yeah, you just don't look the same as you did when you were here.
No.
Joy,
Uh, yeah, like I say, here things is hard. Here
Yeah.
things is hard.
Yep. So,
hello.
hey, brother. Yeah. So,
How are you, bro?
Paulie, what I was going to say was, what about if you take me on a little tour through where you live, so we can show people how you live? How you're living there on Christmas Island. Can you do that, Paul? Is that okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
It's
Yeah.
Dome, bro.
Yeah, since we came, we did the quarantine 14 days in the dome.
Yep.
14 days on
So
dome.
you did quarantine for 14 days. Yep.
Yeah, in dome. And we finished the quarantine. Instead to give us a room, they give us again, they put us in the dome again.
So you're in the dome.
So now, yeah, so now, I'm not sure if you can see.
Yep. Even if you can just turn your camera around, touch the screen, and the lens should turn. But if you can't, just show us on your camera, Paul. Like just turn your whole phone around. If you can't. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
So,
that's where they put us.
can we get a close up of the bunks? Wow. So there's one on top and one down the bottom like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. And how many in a room, Paul? How many in a dorm?
Uh,
Sorry, Paul, you're breaking up.
us with 3.
Oh, yep.
It is some other.
Paul, you're breaking up. I'm losing you.
Next one. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe better to go back outside. But Paul,
Yeah,
can you
more
show
than-
me the shower, the bathroom there, please? Can you show me the bathroom there, please, Paul?
Bathroom is. I'm taking you where we take your bathrooms.
Okay, so yep, that's your sitting area out the front.
Yeah. This is the washing.
Yep, it's a wash basin. Yep, for your brush. Oh, yeah, the washing, is it?
Yeah.
And this is the bathroom, is it? So that's the toilet. Oh, we got no. Paul, you better come back out. I'm losing you, brother. Paul, you better come back out. I'm losing you. Even if you get a chance, you can take photos. Paulie,
This is
yeah, you better come back out. I'm losing you from in there. Come back outside, please, Paul.
washing faces. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
You see the front.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Yep, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Paul, look, can you show me around? Just give me an open shot of the place. Up, lift the phone up. Yep. Just go to the left, to the right, please, Paul. Slowly to the left and the right. Just give me an open shot.
You want me to show you around?
No, just an open shot like that with your camera, Paul. Just like that. Just go like that so I can see the place, and that's it. And then I will finish talking about, yeah, just.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Paul. I'm here.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, Paul, can you see me?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's all right. If you can, maybe later, just even if you send me some photographs of the place and the bathroom and all that, so I can post it up on Facebook. But Paul, again, man, I don't know what to say, but all I can say is my heart goes out to you, and knowing that that you're in, being in Melbourne, at least you still feel like being on the mainland. At least you still feel close to home, yeah.
Mm.
But now being on Christmas Island, which is is hundreds of miles away. Yeah, but Paul, is there anything you want to add? Because we have a lot of support outside from Refugee Action Collective or Refugee Action Coalition. Is there anything you want to say to them? And anything else you want to add?
Yes, I got little things in my mind to say, but I can't say all the things I have in the same day, in the same minute, because it's too many.
Yeah.
My concern is my family.
Yeah.
Myself, I came to Australia 2005.
Yeah.
I came as a refugee in humanitarian grounds.
Yeah.
I'm good. So I came when I was 17.
Yeah.
I came with my two brother and my mother.
Yeah.
Our first state was in Northern Territory. Then we moved from Northern Territory after a year to South Australia.
Yeah.
You know, when you have when a country accept you to have like a humanitarian grounds, they already accept you as the same as a citizen.
Yeah.
But because us, as we know ourselves, we are human beings. We all done mistakes.
Yeah. Can I just jump in,
To-
Paul, and say, because Paul, I just want to say this, there's a lot of people that are watching these things and they're commenting about, oh, but you guys have been to jail and you guys did
Yeah.
this. But let me tell these people that we served our time. So elaborate a bit more about that, Paul. Tell people we served our time. We've made a mistake and we know we made a mistake. So yeah, go on, Paul.
Mhm. At the time I got myself in trouble, I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what wrong, what good, or what it was good or what was wrong.
Yeah, you didn't know what was right or wrong. Yes.
Yeah, and I did serve almost 6 years in prison, in South Australia prison.
Yeah.
Then my mother, she was lived there by herself. She got asthma, diabetic, free operation. She's just 72 years old.
Yeah.
After I was serving almost 6 years in prison, I thought myself, it's time to get out to look after my mother.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the same as what I was thinking.
Yeah.
2019, October 17, I do see the immigration border force officers. They came. You just finish your jail time. What do you have to do now? You have to come with us. Why? There goes because your visa has been cancelled. You save more than 12 months in prison. Myself, I was shocked to see the visa has been cancelled. And I still don't get it. Like the visa will be given to come to Australia. It has no limited, has no expire. But I was being told the visa has been cancelled. You have to come to detention, and I did. I went to detention in Melbourne. I spent 4 months, and I requested to move to Yonga Hill because I have two brothers in Yonga Hill, and they still are there too.
Yeah.
I went there in Yonga Hill, spent another 5 months in Yonga Hill. We're talking about almost 2020. I was lucky. My last code was AAT. That was my third AAT, because the first there was rejected, second rejected. I was lucky I got out on the third. 27 of July 2020, I got out. I went back to Adelaide. Went straight to live with my mother. I was lucky I got a job, working hard,
Yeah.
looking after my kids as well.
Yeah.
I was trying to put in my life together back on the line.
Yeah.
I was trying to set my life again to go back to normal.
Yeah.
But sounds like immigration people or whatever, Morrison government, they wasn't happy to see me. I'm trying to change to be a better person.
Yeah.
I did a commit non-crime. I was doing everything I was being told. Be good, do good, working, look after mom, look after kids.
Yeah.
That one was enough to prove myself to showing people that I'm already changed man.
So you'd already been out, Paul, for some time now, huh? Before they grabbed you.
10 months.
Yeah, 10 months you
10
got out,
months I
Paul.
was divorced.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
So
yeah.
2020,
Yeah.
that was the 8th of July again, 2021. The border force ring me on the phone. They said, you have appointment with us. I go, appointment? I don't have an appointment with the border force. I got out last year. I got my visa. My heart jumped out straight away. I knew something wasn't right.
Yeah.
I knew something was going on.
Yeah.
I goes, tell me on the phone. I'm all ears. Okay, we can do this appointment by phone. There goes, no, you have to come.
Yeah.
And because I tried to change my life, I did do whatever be told. I went to the city, where their office are. As soon as I went to their office, open door. Are you Mr. Paul Kibura? I goes, yes, come in.
Yeah.
I went in. My mother, she was sick at the same day. She couldn't walk, couldn't stand up, she couldn't eat. She couldn't even help herself to take a bath. As soon as I walk in, door was shut. Oh, sorry, Mr. Paul. They put all application forms on table. Yeah, oh, this is yours. I goes, what do you mean this is mine? There was, this is for your permanent resident application form. What are you talking about? I goes, there goes, yeah, your visa has been cancelled. What? Oh, my, straight away, my stress was boom.
Hit the roof.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
What do you mean it has been cancelled? They say, yeah, your visa has been cancelled since 4 months ago. Why? There goes, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You can't just cancel someone's visas because you don't know. Because you won't just say cancelled. Has to be reason. There goes, oh, I remember. You remember you had a criminal history before? I goes, yes. That's why makes your visa be cancelled.
Yeah.
Brother, I almost cried. Straight away, I think about my mother. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
I didn't think about the visa they're talking about. I think about my mother straight away. What she's going to do in the middle of the night. What I did, I just called my lawyer straight away. He didn't believe what was going on. He goes, the first question he asked me, did you have a trouble again? I goes, no. They arrested me. They arrested me because old criminal history.
Yeah.
He was surprised.
Yeah, because you were already doing well. You were in society.
Yep.
You know, everything was fine. Taking care of your
Yep.
mother, kids.
Yep. I was still on pro too. Was 1 month left to finish pro.
Yeah.
I explained to them everything, how my mother she is, and my children, and blah blah. Do this, I do that. They didn't care at all.
Yeah.
And I goes to them, to cancel someone's visa has to commit crime.
Yeah.
I did nothing at all this time. Can
Yeah.
you tell me what's going on? They said, we already told you it's because of your criminal history.
Which is,
That criminal history I had before, that's the one making me suffering mentally and physically for now.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done your time, you know, and all that. And you moved forward, and look, they stopped you from moving forward. That's what they've done.
Yep.
And how long have you
Yep.
been here now, Paul? In detention centers?
Came 8th of July
Yeah.
to detention. Till now is 10, almost 11 months.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've only got a couple of minutes left, Paul, and we might have to start
Yep.
another meeting. But just quickly, Paul, what do you want to say to finish it off? You know?
What I want to say, or what I needed people to hear our situation. I needed people to helping us how we can get out of this life we live in now. This is not life. Even the animals, they are not deserve to live like this, like how we live now.
And you know,
Especially
Paul,
when
you being you know, you come over as a refugee. You know, we stand in solidarity with refugees as well. It's not just 501s, but refugees. We all deserve to be free. We all deserve to be given
That's
a
right.
chance. Well, you know, we make mistakes
Yeah.
when we're younger, and we've all made mistakes, but we deserve to be given another chance. So
That's right. That's what I'm asking to this government is I'm asking the government to give us a second chance.
yeah.
We all deserve a second chances.
And
We already
even Paul, if that means, like what I've said many times before, and I'm going to say it again, even if it means we'll wear a bracelet for the rest of our lives, or an anklet, or you know what I mean? Even if it means we've got to sign on, but let us go home to our families, yeah. You know?
yeah.
But Paul, look, we've only got 1 minute left. Thank you for sharing, and we'll probably do another one after this. I'm going to upload it and put it on YouTube and that. Paul, thank you for your time. Thank you for having the strength and courage to speak up. My heart goes out to you with your situation. You and the other boys there, and women. This obviously Christmas Island is huge. But yeah, Paul, you know, just look, I'll keep praying for us. You know, I say to everyone, you know, God's on our side. So, you know, thank you, brother, for reaching out.
Thank you, brother Joey, and thank you for
everyone. Got to pump these stories out, Paul. You know, your story is you came here as a refugee, and you know you made a mistake, been to jail, done the time, got out in society, and they pulled you off the street. Your mother, your children, they need you, and I love you heaps, Paul. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too.
No worries. We'll talk soon, brother. But
okay.